some of the fans wanted to know your opinion on today's wrestling. Obviously, it's not at one of its high points. Do you still watch it at all? And what are your thoughts on maybe how it could become popular again?
Um, you know, I really loved it in its heyday when you know, the Hulk Hogan's and the Randy Savages and the Ultimate Warriors were doing. What I liked about it is you had your distinctly good characters and your distinctly bad characters. Now it's like everybody blends into what, and you don't have a distinctly good or bad. It's like the bad guys are good and the good guys are bad, and I think that takes away some of, you know, the luster of wrestling. And I think there's just too much TNA in there. I mean, I love the girls when they wrestle. I think that's great. I think it's good when they're sexy. But when they start getting too sexualized, that's not what wrestling should be, as far as I'm concerned. I don't think it's positive for the kids to look at that. And I think it takes away from wrestling in general. That would be my only suggestion, is just go back to the basics. You know, if it's not broken, don't fix it.
Now, as someone that had a kayfabe character, the Malibu character, now we see WWE themselves, they're constantly admitting that it's a performance and the matches are planned, and wrestlers don't kayfabe at all on social media. Do you think there should be more protection, or do you think it should just go the way of acting, where they just present it as pure acting and it's filmed in scenes now, even in some cases?
Yeah, I think it's a great question. Like I said, I like it in its purest form when those guys were those characters, and that you had that mystique of, you know, is he really like that? Does he really believe that stuff? It's a suspension of disbelief, it's called, where you look at these guys and you can't, kids love to pretend they're those guys. You know, they want to pretend they're Superman, even though there's not a Superman. So I think that when you stick to wrestling in its purest and let the guys be who they're pretending to be and live their personas, that's more fun. To me, I just think it's more fun.
Now, when Rick Bassman had UPW as a development territory, I seem to recall seeing some documentaries where you came in as a promo coach. So I'm guessing you would have worked with some big stars over the years in wrestling, such as John Cena that was developed there, and others. Any memories of Cena or any of the guys that came up through UPW?
Yeah, I distinctly remember John Cena. I had a class there where I was teaching guys how to get on the stick and cut promos. And John walked in one of my classes, and I seen him. He used to wrestle under the name Prototype, and he had like a flat top and, you know, fantastic physique. Anyways, I said, so, you know, show me what you got. And John just went into this spiel for about 30 seconds. And I said, John, go home, man. You could teach me. There's nothing I can show you. I mean, this guy was so talented and so gifted. I knew right then and there the guy's going to be a star. I could just tell.
Thank you for watching the Hannibal TV. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, and click the subscribe button to not miss any of our latest shoot interviews, match videos, or news updates. Support us on patreon.com for $1.99 a month to watch our full shoot interviews ad-free and help our channel grow. Follow us on Twitter at the Hannibal TV for instant updates.